Start. Start. What I have told yesterday, start today. I will not talk. Start.
From the asanas.
If you have practiced those asanas, Pavan Muktasana, Bhujangasana, and Ardha Shalvasana, please show me that. Okay. So meditation, how about the flow routines into schedule meditation? Simple এবং সূত্র আকারে এগুলো সারাদিনে it is the question of the student. Diksha, there is few mistakes of your asanas. Your knees bent when you up your leg or down your leg. Your knee should be, your leg should be straight. No bending in your knee. First thing. And the second thing is do it more slowly with normal breathing. And the third thing is not important so much, but in the beginning it is important. Place your camera, mobile or laptop, what is placed, I don't know, such a way I can see your full body from toe to head, so that I can more clearly observe you. every minute details of your body parts movement I can observe. So place it clearly in a proper position. I am seeing, but it is not full clear. If you want, again I show you the proper postures of Padmasana, which is very very important for meditation and pranayam
Okay, sir.
and Bhujangasana or the Shalvasana. Okay, just take normal breathing and sit with full concentration and watch.
Gradually, you have to do the Padmasana. And which I am going to tell you now, you have to do everything with that Padmasana, because this is the best posture for the upliftment of our soul, of our consciousness. So after sitting the Padmasana with your backbone straight, you have to breathe 15 times. Inhale. Now hold. Exhale. Again, inhale. Hold for a few seconds. Exhale. After 10 times deep breathing, inhalation, in the yogic term, it is called puraka. Holding the air, in yogic term, it is called kumbhak. And exhaling, in yogic term, it is called rechak. After doing few times, suppose 10 times, according to your availability, your time, now you start first technique to control your mind. Start to count the inhalation time. If you can count it in your mind, that is best. If you find that it is little difficult in the beginning, you were absence-minded, sometimes you are forget up to which you have counted, then you can try your palm. I am showing you according to my capacity. You have to do it according to your capacity. That means I am taking air in 8 seconds. Hold it for 6 seconds and exhaling it in 12 seconds. We don't count the kumbhak, that means holding the air, that time, we don't count that. We're just counting the inhalation time and exhalation time, and it will be continuous up to 300. That means I am starting the inhalation, showing you in my palm. Actually, I am counting in my mind. So I am starting my inhalation. Now I am starting exhalation. So I have told before that kumbhak, holding time, should not be counted because it is Sahaj Pranayam, not Rajya. So when we approach to the Rajya Pranayam after few years, then you have to increase the time of kumbhaka. So Purak, 8 seconds, Rechak, 12 seconds. That means 20 seconds. Now next round, you have to start count from 21. And it will end 8 seconds. That means 21, 22, 28 seconds. Then hold for a few seconds, don't count. And start exhalation. That will end 40 seconds. 8, 12. 8, 12. Inhalation time will be lesser than that of exhalation time. It is the basic rule of pranayama. Purak should be lesser than Rechak in the Sahaj pranayama, not in the Rajya pranayama. Rajya pranayama, the main thing is kumbhak. So now, without any talking, I am doing it in my mind. In this way, you have to count up to 300 seconds. That means 5 minutes. And for the preparation, your body and mind for pranayam, it will take 2 minutes. So 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 7 minutes. 7 minutes is allotted for this first pranayam. Your mind is very naughty. When you start counting after 50 or 60 or 100 or 121, suddenly you find that you are thinking about something else and you have forgotten everything up to which you have counted. Don't be upset because it is very, very common. So you have to rethink the last number up to which you have counted. In this way, compel your mind to count. Compel your mind. It is just a practice. Nothing very serious. Nothing. It is Kula Kundalini Yoga. You are not trying anything else because you belong to a family. And after a few days of practicing, when you count, if your concentration level is increased properly, if you do this properly, the numbers you have counted in your mind, that will be visible here. Your eye is closed, but you can see 101. You can feel that 102. That means you are master of this pranayama. This pranayama only. This pranayama is very effective for entering the world of dhyana. Or in the Western term, they call this meditation. But there are a lot difference between meditation and dhyana. Those techniques I am telling you, it is meditation. And if I am engaged with dhyana, then I can't talk. I'll be totally forgetting that camera is working here. So dhyana is not a thing to teach anyone. Dhyana is a realization. I can guide you to practice pranayams, meditations, and in this way, when you do every day, suddenly one day you can find that you are absorbed with that. You feel such a pleasure. Even when you go to a sea beach or in hill stations, that pleasure is not comparable to this pleasure. So that is called dhyana. You will be totally absorbed on that. We are just doing meditation now. Now, few effective exercises. I am talking too much. That is not necessary for you. Now I am showing you few easy postures, which is very effective for pregnancy periods. This is a very easy thing. Mind is not related to that, but my suggestion is at first do Padmasana and this pranayama. After that, if you do that postures, the effect will be doubled. আচ্ছা, এরপর একটা ওনার মিসেসের প্রেগন্যান্সি পিরিয়ড চলছিল বলে কিছু often exhaustion or orthosalvation. Your husband can try that Bhujanga asana. And in so this
inhale 1 2 3 trunk till her navel she will raise. So please observe it very carefully. Inhale 1 2 3, hold your breath 2 3 4 5 6, exhale 1 2 3. One more time. Inhale 1 2 3, hold 2 3 4 5 6, exhale 1 2 3. That's 6 rounds. We have to do it with 3 inhale, 6 hold, 3 exhale. After doing that, do the Makarasana, relaxing posture, and toes together, legs apart. Normal breathing. Very slowly, turn on one side. Turn on one side. Fold your legs. Go into Dradasana. Take support and sit in Sukhasana. So this was Bhujangasana, Cobra posture. So friends,
important, when you do Bhujangasana, after 1 minute, 2 minute rest, you have to do Ardhasalvasana. Both the asanas are complement each other. And it is very necessary to do Ardhasalvasana after Bhujangasana. See, Ardhasalvasana.
Remember to keep your hips firm on the floor and knees straight. You can keep on holding up each leg for up to 15 seconds. Remember, keeping the hands beneath the body and chin pushed forward. Inhale and raise your right leg up as high as possible. Now, bring down the leg gently and repeat the process with the other leg. Remember to keep your hips firm on the floor and knees straight.
South Indian posture, but it is not according to Shivananda Saraswati Yogic Ashram, where I have learned it. Rajeshwarananda Saraswati Maharaj in 1991. So this will touching the ground. It will not be in the upward direction. Other, everything is okay. You have to lift your leg, knee will be straight. Everything is okay. Just do it. Just do it. This portion will be remain in the ground. In this position, you have to stay in this position and ignore this movement. Ignore this movement. Just this movement is correct.
Keeping the hands beneath the body
This
and chin
movement
pushed
is
forward.
this.
Inhale and raise your right leg up as high as possible. Now, bring down the leg gently and repeat the process with the other leg. Remember to keep your hips
For pregnancy period. And the last thing I am showing you, both of you can do it, which is very effective for our digestive system, as well as make our lower portion from waist to the knee, heel, like a vajra. In yogic term, it is called vajra. And in the Western term, it is thunderbolt. So let's see that. What is Vajrasana? And it is better to do it after dinner or after lunch.
and pause erect in Sukhasana. Now, stretch out the legs. Slowly bend the legs one by one until you are seated between your both feet. Adjust your feet to be closer to the buttocks. And stretch the hands forward to place your palms covering the knees.
Late, very late. The actual posture is two heels will be touched with each other and you will be sit upon your two heels. And other things are all right. Other things are
Slowly bend the legs one by one until you are seated between your both feet. Adjust your feet to be closer to the buttocks. And stretch the hands forward to place your palms covering the knees.
these positions is correct. All these positions, just the heel. Heel will be touched to each other and you have to sit on the heel. This is Vajrasana. It is very effective for both of you. No harm. Your wife can also do that. Another thing, only this Vajrasana you can do in empty stomach and in full stomach after dinner or after lunch. It is very helpful. Before you go to bed, try to sit in Vajrasana. As a beginner, you can sit for 1, 2, 3 minutes. And after you have practiced it very well, you can sit 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, Diksha, just I think a little bit Ori within your mind, the time is running out, you have to practice today. Little lady, I am telling you again, as I have told already in the introduction class and the first class, don't hurry. Don't hurry. We have plenty of time throughout our life. At first, observe all the postures again and again and again. After observing at least 4, 5, 6 times, absorb absorb those postures so that you can't do any single mistake. It is better to learn 3, 4, 5, 6 yogic asanas, 5, 6 pranayams, 5, 4 or 10 meditation techniques, 2 or 10, whatever it may be, mudras in a month, rather than you just only try one yogasana, one meditation technique, and one pranayam. Try to realize my every word. Perfection is required. You need not learn within a month 4, 5, 6, 10 asanas, 3, 4, 6 pranayams, mudras, kundalini yogas, power yogas. There are so many names, I don't know. You just try one after another posture perfectly. If you can perform perfectly one asanas and one pranayam and one meditation technique throughout the coming 1 month, you have scheduled for me to serve you. Just concentrate or focus. Which asanas? I am telling one asanas, for example. You have to focus on how to sit in Padmasana, Vajrasana, Bhujangasana, Ardhashalbhasana, Pavan Muktasana. I have shown yesterday. Those 3, 4 asanas you have to concentrate. It is not like that examination is going on, time is running out, you have to finish within the time limit and you have to give your examination sheet to the examiner. It is not like that. You have to perform it very pleasant way. Today just observe, just like you are going outside to see the beauty of nature. You are in front of a sea beach, you are in front of a big mountain. What you have to do? When you look at the mountain, do you sit? Do you place a yoga mat and sit on it and try to meditate like that great mountain? No, you can't even think about the meditation on that time. You just sing. You will see the beauty of the hill, the mountain, Himalaya, like that, the great mountains. That time your task is just to observe how a mountain is in a dhyana state. You have to realize that thing. When you in front of a sea beach, what you have to do? Are you trying to do placing a yoga mat on the sea beach and quickly start the different yogic asanas like the oceans are moving? No, your task is to observe the sea, its ups and downs. You have to realize its depth. You have to realize a ocean's dhyana stage, how a ocean is in a deep dhyana. Just like that, when I am showing those asanas, this is the only third class of you. Actually, it is second class. First class was the introduction. Your task is just observe. I have noticed that when I am showing those postures from different websites or different yoga gurus, they are very respected yoga gurus. They are showing the postures with their students. You are trying very quickly to practice those techniques. No. You need not require. First observe those techniques because every word is important. When I showed that session, just 5 minutes before. I was talking about few important things. You have missed those. I am talking about that in YouTube, there are so many postures. They requires a little bit correction. What correction? Maybe you have missed because you were engaged
No,
yourself.
I was listening to that. You said that you did not raise your head at that time, and the hand movement that girl was doing. I was listening. Side by side.
Tell me, in the time of Ortho Salvation, the video I have shown, what is the defect on that posture? Defect according to me, what is the defect on that posture? When I have shown you the Ortho Salvation,
That raising the leg.
that is a perfect posture. What is the defect?
That hand that girl was doing. She was lifting her hand also with the thigh.
Lifting her
Hand also.
hand.
Yeah.
That is not the actual fault. The actual fault is when you see these class recordings after the finishing of the class, you can hear that I am telling that doctor and his wife, don't lift this portion. On that posture, that young lady, according to her guru's instruction, okay, maybe according to their knowledge, that is correct. Nothing is universally correct here. Everything is relatively correct. According to my gharana of Sivananda Saraswati, this portion will be attached to the ground and the leg portion will be uplifted. Your hand may be placed on the ground, your hand may be touching the thigh. But on that posture, it will show 1 hour after you have received the video of this class. That lady was lifting this portion also in the time of Ortho Salvation. You need not require to do that. That was a South Indian gharana. Maybe that is best, but it is not best according to me. According to me, in Artha Salvasana for a beginner, only legs will be lifted. Only legs, not the upper portion. The upper portion will be placed on the ground. Another thing is YouTube's and different websites, there are so many experts, there are so many respected persons. I respect all of them, but don't try to observe those postures and practice by yourself, because just like today's class, I have mentioned what was the defect. There may be few defects, maybe. So you need a proper guide to do these things. And the last thing is those pranayams. I have already told you how to inhale, how to exhale, so I am not repeating the same word again and again. That is the pranayam. So before tomorrow's class, try to perform just perfect Padashan, Pavan Muktashan, Bhujangashan, Ardha Shalvashan, and that pranayam. Tomorrow, I'm very eager to see how perfect you will perform. Okay?
Sir, I have few questions.
Yes, please.
Listening
Again,
also,
and again, I will assure you without mentioning any problems, because this video can be used for educational purpose for the betterment of others. But I can assure you, I will not talking about any personal problems of you. That is within me. Don't worry about that. Your privacy will be protected. Just try to perform correctly. I will observe you tomorrow without any talking, in a complete silence zone. Okay?
Yeah, so actually the problem is whenever I perform these few asanas now, where the upper body is uplifted, or when it is like this, then I feel a certain kind of heaviness over here for few seconds.
Okay.
Then I do like this,
Okay.
take a deep breath, then I relax.
Okay. My daughter, I am telling you one thing. Suppose you are suffering with high fever, and if you go to the allopathic doctor and take the antibiotics and the paracetamols, antibiotic for cure the disease and paracetamol for lowering the temperature, body temperature, can you expect the medicine will work from the first day? Not that. I again assure you, with the name of Sri Ramakrishna, my master, you will be completely cured after 1 month.
Is this muscular or something like that?
Just try to little bit keep yourself calm and cool, and try to depend on me. Don't think too much about your disease. Okay, see you tomorrow.